Hi, hello, how are you? Amanda, Saint Artist. I want to do an eyeshadow tutorial. I haven't done one in a while and I missed you guys, so I'm here to show you just a good neutral. This is a good, I think, this is a really good everyday eyeshadow color, but I'm also going to show how this color right here, this is Angel's Landing. It's a higher fleck. This is also a shimmer, both shimmers. This is what a low fleck shimmer is. This is a high fleck shimmer, and I'm going to show you this. This is what takes you from day to night. That's it. That's all you need. Okay, so I'm going to show you how an eyeshadow tutorial, not how. I mean, I do the same placement every day, which makes this really easy. So I'm going to use the blend brush and I'm going to prep my lids. I'm just going to take my brightening highlight and I'm going to go from lash to brow. And I'm just going to pop this on and then I'm going to go into my vanilla dust. I keep two, I'm oily. And so I keep two in my palette because I just go through it so quick. I keep two in my palette. It's my palette's what I want to do, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to grab some, and then I'm going to just set that Versailles brightening that I put on my lid. I'm setting it with a powder because powders blend better on powders, and I want a seamless little finish, just like that. Okay. So I'm going to grab a brush that I didn't grab ahead of time. I've been really liking the Demi brush. I can't quit it. Just can't. This is the Blur brush. It just has a little bit bigger of an end than the eyeshadow brush, but it has that eyeshadow brush fluffy end, which I really like. All right, first color I'm gonna go into, I'm not gonna put a shiny up here like I always do with Drift. I'm gonna leave this fairly matte. I'm gonna go into Tangerine, which is this really scary orange color, and I'm gonna pop this way up here. Now, when I say way up here, that's on the brow bone, almost all the way up to my brow itself. I just let that cream and that setting powder live as my highlight on my brow bone because it's such a light color. I like using a very light base on my lids so that the pigmentation of my eyeshadows can really shine. And that's how I do it. But I also have hooded eyes, so I keep this tangerine color, which looks so scary here, but look at how pretty this is here. It's so pretty, but you could just use this color as your everyday. This could be a one and done color. Just prep your lids with whatever light color you want. Cupcake's a really good one. Pup is a really good color. Stay Golden, which is a foster family. 100% of the proceeds, I don't get paid a lick off of Miha and Stay Golden. 100% of the proceeds go to families of foster care. So I'm just taking this tangerine color and I'm popping this way up here. But those other colors I just named are really good base colors. So I'm just going to apply this, and you could stop here and this could be your everyday look because tangerine, I have a shadow. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked by my own face. But this color, isn't it? It's so scary in the palette. I do bring it down to the crease and then I just build up. But because I'm hooded, which just means every color on my lid and my crease are gone when my eyes are just resting open. So I put this color way up here so you can see it, so it doesn't disappear. But I like to apply all my shadows this way. So the next color I'm going into is Philly. It's a brown color, and this is how I apply every day so that my colors show. So I'm gonna look down and I'm gonna pull this way out here, okay, on both sides, outside of my eye, of my eye. And I'm gonna push this up, and I'm also, it's kind of like a greater than, less than, but you want to be able to see this when your eyes are resting. And I always pop it outside of my eye to make them look bigger. And I also pull it way up on my brow bone because it gives my eyes some lift. I mean, look, it's good. And then I push into the crease, I push onto my brow bone, and it just blends in to that color super nice. And you can blend this down under your eye because you put it way out here, which means you have product to pull down to smoke out. And you can smoke it out more if you just grab that brush with whatever's left and you get underneath just like that. Pull it to meet. Have that uniform. Don't have it be an under eye and then an upper eye. Make them go together. This is also a good, you could stop here. Look. All right, grabbing a little more, not a lot, just a little. And we're going to push on the lash line and then again pushing up onto that brow bone. Okay, pushing up onto that brow bone, not into the crease, taking that fluffy end and just blending, pulling it down. Gonna grab a little more, and we're going to get that lower lash line just like that. Look at how pretty this is. I always forget. I try to play with as many colors as possible. Doing the whole Seint thing, the makeup thing as my husband calls it, doing the makeup thing forces me out of my own comfort zone. I lived off of Philly and Foxy and Drift for years, transition, like until I started doing the makeup thing. I never thought of using Tangerine and Leo and Zion, but it's kind of forced me out of my comfort zone, and it's been awesome. But then I try these colors again and I forget how much I do love my neutral. I can only close this eye. I can't do that. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed. But when I do my eyes, I can close this eye and blend. And over here, I'm like, trying to figure it out. Anyways, all right, I'm going to take Foxy with my finger. And I use my finger because it picks up more product and it makes the pigmentation higher. And I'm going to go all the way into the corner here, all over the lid, into the crease, and pull in. Just like, look at the kick it gives. It's so pretty. I love Foxy is my favorite brown low fleck shimmer. It's my favorite, hands down favorite brown. There's hot chocolate, but there's Foxy. You've got all the gold. Foxy is such a beautiful color. Okay, there we go. Now I have lash extensions on. I got myself into a little bit of a bind and I had to get them. I didn't have to, but I did. So I'm just going to waterline. I have to get a mirror because otherwise I can't. So I'm just going to waterline the top to fill in between my lashes. I'm not going to do the lower side, and I'm going to use a pen for the rest. Okay, I can't not waterline the top. I need to blend this a little better. So I'm just blending this. Okay, I'm going to take a pen. This is Stila, whatever. Stay All Day. It's dual ended. I like the one with the decorations because it's the small end. It's a nice little end. Now I am going to just fill in along the lid edge right here. Do you see the difference? Okay, this is just giving the illusion my eyeliner is going to go all the way across without going all the way across and closing my eye. I'm then going to come over here and I'm just going to go a little out of my corner and I'm going to go straight up and I'm going to go in. But I'm only going to go a quarter of the way in. If I go all the way across, now I'm kind of looking down. That's why I drew it all straight up from the outer corner. I drew straight up because when I go like this, it naturally, because I have maturing eyes, it will naturally pull out. It'll go from pointing up to here. So looking down, draw it straight up when you're doing your eye. And then when you go like this, it'll naturally boop and be perfect. But that's the difference. It's this subtle line here that just gives the illusion that if you go all the way across and you have maturing eyes, it's going to make your eye look smaller. But just popping in and leaving this here, you're good. And you're not drawing a harsh line. So again, you just live on this little thin edge here, like that. And again, you're going to draw, I come out honestly maybe like a millimeter from the corner and I go straight up and then I go in a quarter of the way. So into the lash line a little bit, about a quarter of the way, and then you just fill it in. Okay, fill it in all the way down and into that little corner. And then when you look up, it naturally goes boop and rests out. If you want to make it more bold, you can. It's your prerogative. It's your eye. Do what you want. And this is like just a really nice neutral everyday go to work. I think this is a go to work look. Not everybody else thinks so. Okay. Angel's Landing, again, low fleck Foxy, high fleck Angel's Landing. I mean, you can tell the difference. It's shimmery. It's not matte, but it's a higher fleck. So if you're going out, just pop it in the middle and it just makes it a little more sparkly. You got an after work holiday drink, pop a little this on top of anything and it's so pretty. I have to do both because this is where I am now. But isn't that so nice? I like it. It just gives you that little extra kick. Let's see what this looks like. I don't know how much pigmentation there is. Let's rub it into the middle corner. Oop, oop, oop. It doesn't like change a color, but you could easily pop this right in the corner for a little bit of a wow. Wow. Okay, that's it. So those are the colors. I will list them in the description. There's a clickable link, shop, shop, shop. If you want to try this makeup, message me, submit a form, get a hold of me. I'm here for you. I'm here. I like doing this. So let's talk. Okay, that's it. This is a nice neutral look. A neutral, sexy eye. I'm not good at this. Okay, well, I'm good at it. I'm just bad at words. I'm not here for words though. I'm here for makeup. Okay, have a great day.